Amid ongoing controversy over in vitro fertilization, IVF best-selling novelist Karen Kingsbury is releasing her first feature film that explores the reproductive alternatives upside. Someone Like You is about twins who were separated during their parents' IVF procedure. One of the siblings, London Quinn, passes away tragically while the surviving twin, Andy Allen, is left to grapple with discovering she was secretly adopted as an embryo by another family. It's a romance that has beautiful themes of redemption, love, loss, and that comes from a Christian worldview, which is just so great to see people view that as the mainstream. Ms. Kingsbury told the Epic Times. Sarah Fisher portrayed the twins as one having blonde hair and the other brown. Ricky Masler in Los Angeles was hired to cast the film while Tyler Russell directed. We auditioned 3,000 different young women to play the twins, and Sarah Fisher stood out, Ms. Kingsbury said. The two characters are twins, but it was important that they look very different, and Sarah did a phenomenal job. The catalyst is an architect named Dawson Gage, played by Jake Allen, who tries to help the surviving twin navigate her feelings of anger because her parents never revealed she was once part of a pair of IVF embryos. Prior to meeting Andy, Dawson had been best friends with her deceased twin sibling, London. He loses his best friend, the girl he was always in love with, but they were never more than friends. And in his quest to figure out his grief, he learns there was an extra embryo, and maybe there's a brother or sister out there, Ms. Kingsbury said in an interview with the Epic Times. He wants to meet that person if that person exists, and he's led to Andy Allen, who looks just like his best friend whom he's lost, she added. Prior to becoming a novelist, Ms. Kingsbury was a sports writer for the Los Angeles Times and a reporter at the Los Angeles Daily News. After covering a murder story, she wrote her first book about it called Missy's Murder. Since then, she has become a #1 New York Times and USA Today best-selling novelist. Her last 12 published books all top the bestseller lists. The movie is being released during a time when the future of the reproductive procedure is in question after the Alabama Supreme Court decided that an IVF frozen embryo is a fetus. Because unused embryos are often discarded, the court ruling leaves reproductive fertilization centers at risk for litigation. This is the story of twins separated in the petri dish, Ms. Kingsbury said. I don't think there's ever been a movie that's been done about it. Embryo adoption is a special interest of Ms. Kingsbury, and her One Chance Foundation has given several grants to facilitate embryo adoptions. As a result, some of the proceeds from Someone Like You ticket sales will benefit the nonprofit. The feature film is based on Ms. Kingsbury's popular novel of the same name and opens in some 2,000 theaters nationwide through Fathom on April 2, 2024. Fathom, the 9th largest North American movie theater distributor, offers faith-based and inspirational film content. Fathom also has a global presence, distributing content internationally to more than 45 countries. Fathom is doing mainstream distribution now, and we've been working with them since the beginning, Ms. Kingsbury said. They were excited because of my readership and the following I have that we would be able to do a successful release. More than 25 million copies of Ms. Kingsbury's award-winning books are in circulation. Ms. Kingsbury and her husband, Donald Russell, invested $2 million of their own money to produce Someone Like You, without the assistance of investors or a studio.